Well, hey there, darlings. Welcome back to my makeup garden. It's Liz. Hi. We're going to do a get ready with me today because I can. Why not? Here's the deal. I have been failing miserably at using my panning focus palette, which is the Hela palette here by Oden. So I'm trying really hard this week to use it because I'm really close to pan in this shade here. And I've got like a really good dent in this one here. So that's what I'm trying to do. Okay. Trying to focus on those shades. And this one here, I have a really deep dip in this pan too. It's kind of hard to tell on camera. But there's a good sized dip in that. So I don't know if you've been on my Instagram lately, but I've been doing a halo eye using my Divina singles because they're really pretty and I just want to use them. And I recognize that I am absolute garbage at using my singles. So I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. So I've been trying to incorporate my Hela palette with my Divina singles using the multi-chromes because it's really pretty together. So, cheers. So we're going to do that. So I'm going to dip into this shade here. Notice I have a pan there because I use it a lot. In terms of like pink transition colors, this is one of my favorites. Just because, you know, I'm using this palette. I'm trying to give it use. I'm gonna use my BK Beauty. It's a fluffy blending brush. It's a 201. I'm just gonna put that all over my transition. Hello, my darlings. How's your day going? My day's going okay, pretty good. I'm getting really excited because in a couple days, I'm actually driving down to Venice Beach. It's a little over an hour from where I am. And I get to meet one of my friends from YouTube. So Tony Loves Makeup. I get to go meet her and we're going to go shark tooth hunting. And I am so excited for that. And yeah, so grab some lunch and actually get to see one of my like online friends in person. Don't worry, friends. I exercise all the safety precautions because listen, until you meet them in person, the world is crazy and you just never really know, you know? Public places, crowded places, all that jazz. Nothing against her because, you know, she's fabulous and we talk all the time. But the world's crazy, you know? But I'm so excited. We get to go and hang out and, you know, I'm really happy because one of the things that I really wanted from, like, my YouTube endeavors has been to, like, make some friends. Like, I am a very social person. And over the last few years, having kids and being home and all that jazz, I feel like I've kind of lost a little bit of that. And it's something I miss, you know? So, all right, I'm going to grab this brush here. And if it looks like there's colors on these, it's because there is, because I've been using them. In my color switch, I've been using them like pretty much nonstop. If you don't have one of these color switch things, they're so useful. Just like knocks off. It's like spongy. It's like a fake sponge kind of a material. And when I say fake sponge, I don't mean the kind of that lives in the ocean that we like slaughter and then use for whatever we feel like because we're humans and that's what we do. I mean like the plasticky kind. Okay, so I'm going to go into this shade here. I'm just going to put a little bit. This is called Goddess. And I'm just going to put a little bit of it in my crease. This shade is hard panning on me. It's weird. There's like in the pan, and maybe I will see if I can get a picture of the close-up. It's almost like there's layers and there's like hard pans in between the layers as I go down. See what I mean? It's like a double hard pan. It's the strangest thing. I don't think I've ever had an eyeshadow do that before. I've heard that Oden's eyeshadows can do that. It's like something that they... You know, I've seen people complain about online. I really like their formula. I've never encountered it before. But yeah, it's kind of has this like weird hard pan in layers. So I find it interessante. That is the only color that's like that though. But yes, we're going to go look for shark's teeth, and which is really cool. So there's a beach in Venice that is like world renowned for that. And we're not going like diving. Well, I'm not planning to anyway. Go diving for teeth or anything. I just get like little ones on shore and then I use it to fill my jar because I have a jar. So So yeah, so that's really exciting. And then my husband's on vacation this week, which means we're on vacation. And we haven't really gone anywhere. We've had a lot of sickness in our house. So like the littles have been sick. My little guy has been sick for like, I don't know, about a week. His pediatrician's not worried about it, so I'm not stressing it, but yeah, he's already been at least once. But they're little, and when they're little, they get sick, so it sucks, but it's just the way of life. So, all right, so I'm gonna go into this shade here called Soot, S-O-O-T, and I'm gonna use kind of, I'm looking for the exact brush, there it is. This brush here by BDB, Billion Dollar Brushes. I've actually really enjoyed these brushes. I got them in like one of the subscription boxes. I think that one was BoxyCharm because it was a full set. And I'm just gonna place this on my outer corner. But yeah, I know I'm close to pan in the shade. I know I'm close to pan. I can see how deep the pan is, but I don't want to dig at it. Listen, I was always taught that what you do when nobody's looking, you know, is really the measure of your character. And I try to act with integrity. So, but yeah, so we're just putting this in the outer corner and then we'll blend it out. But lately I've been doing a lot of halo eyes. And when I do halo eyes, I do it on both sides, obviously, but like on both outer and inner corner. But yeah, I have loved this palette. I've gotten so much use out of this palette. And maybe it's just because I have been focusing on using this palette, but sorry, I put too much on my brush. Maybe it's just because I've been focusing on using this palette, but I've really enjoyed it. So, and I feel like I've definitely gotten my money's worth out of it. That's for damn sure. All right, so just tapping that in, and then I'm gonna use that other BK brush. This one was a 202. I don't know if I said that, but just gonna diffuse it. Just a bit, just a smidge. We're not going for perfection here, friends, okay? I am an imperfect person. We're just going for playing with our makeup there. And then, oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm not British, I'm sorry. I just am who I am. So tell me, darlings, what's new with you? Like I said, vacation, we're going to figure out some other fun things to do because there's lots of things to do in Florida. And we don't tourist very often because we live here. And, you know, honestly, you get real tired of all the peopling in your area. And you're just kind of like, okay, well, I've had enough of you peopling. Time to go. So yeah, so we're planning on doing that. I think we're going to go to the zoo. I think we're going to go maybe the aquarium one day. But my daughter actually asked to go to school today. So we brought her to school today. She's not in like kindergarten or anything yet. She's just in preschool. But she wanted to play with her friends. So I'm like, okay, well, we didn't have any definitive plans for today. At least not any that, you know, came to fruition. So I'm just tapping on some NYX glitter glue because it is the OG. It's funny, I'm so curious about other glitter primers. So if you have a recommendation for that, put it in the comments below, please, because I'm really curious about other ones. But this has lasted me a year now. It's lasted me for what feels like forever. So, you know, I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. Let's just say that. Okay. So I think I'm going to use this shade here. This is Electra. It actually reflects gold. I don't know if you can see it in the shift or not, but it reflects gold. So I've been wearing these. They're very flaky, and I have been wearing them nonstop. I'm going to try with the brush, but then I almost always go in with my finger, and you'll see why. So let's see. Just look how pretty it is. See it? All right, so that's with the brush. Like, see how pretty it is? Now look at this bitch with the finger. Yeah. Look. Look at this. Are you fucking kidding me? It's so pretty. So, so pretty. I'm just going to tap it all over because it really is just pretty. Right? Sorry. Listen. Will purr for multi-chromes. It's just so pretty. See what I mean? They're kind of flaky. But I don't mind that because I do my eye makeup first. So it is what it is. Okay. So pretty. All right. They're so pretty. I love it so much. Okay. So I will be, do I want to come right back? I want to do mascara. I think I'm going to put on a half lash. I might cut a pair of lashes down and do a half lash. And I will be right back. Hi, darlings. Okay, we're back. So I went ahead and put some Joyride by Colourpop on my lower waterline. And I used my L'Oreal Lash Paradise on my lashes before I put this set of falsies on. Not sure how I'm feeling about them. I think they might fall off. Honestly, it's not the lashes. I think my Duo Lash Glue has finally gone bad. I've had it for a while. And it's probably just time to get a replacement. But it is what it is. So, yeah, vacation, we're going to do some stuff. And then I'm using my Joah Beauty BB cream because your girl's trying to finish it. And I did prime my face. I moisturized with the Hey Honey Propolis. Is that what it's called? Propolis moisturizer. I really like that for under my makeup. Just put that there because it's on the outside of the thing. And I'm going to use these Artitude brushes to just kind of buff it in. So I know it's kind of yellow, but it'll all come together, fret not. But yeah, so getting to meet Tony, super excited about that. And then my husband and I, lately we've been trying to watch like movies or a show together. And we started watching The Walking Dead, right? I want to watch it. He does not. He is not into the whole relationship drama thing. He's not into any of that. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind some of it. But, you know, the whole cheating spouse thing, I think it just kind of, you know, hits a nerve for him. He doesn't like a drama show like that, right? So, and it sucks because every episode it keeps coming up and he's like, I just want to watch the zombies. You know, I don't want this human drama kind of garbage. So we've been watching that together and he's just not into it. So last night we watched a movie and we watched This Is How It Ends. Have you seen this movie? It's on Netflix. Bitch. I enjoyed the movie. Okay. I'm just using this Artitude beauty sponge. It very much reminds me of a Real Technique sponge. Just saying. So we watched the ending though. I was like, it wasn't, I enjoyed the movie. Okay. I thought it was a little, I don't know. Vague is not the word I'm looking for, but it's kind of the word I'm looking for, you know? And then the ending, it just kind of, it's one of those movies that just kind of stops. And you're just kind of like, okay, that's it? That's where we're ending it, huh? There's an hour and 45 minutes of my life I'm not getting back. No, I enjoyed the story. It was interesting, but it was just one of those movies where you watch it and you're like, this is where it stops? Well, okay, this is what we're doing. But I don't know. If you've seen it, tell me what you think in the comments below. I don't want to spoil the ending for you if you haven't. I think it's been around for a while. Okay, I can't remember her name, but she was on Vampire Diaries and she was the Bennett witch. And I'm blanking on the actress's name. So if you know it, please comment it because, you know, after this goes up, I'm going to Google it. I film on my phone, so I'm not going to Google it right now. But, so she was one of like the main, you know, introductory characters. And then I think it's Jamie Dorner from 50 Shades of Grey is the main character really. And Forrest Whitaker, which, oh, man, Forrest Whitaker's been in everything. He's been in every genre. Like he's just been around a long time. He's got a full career. And I'm using my Tarte Breezy. I am going to hit pan in this bronzer and in this blush. I'm determined. I'm determined. It is what it is. But, so they're like the main characters. And without giving too much away, basically something happens on the west coast of the U.S. and power across the U.S. shuts down. And, you know, his, fiance really, is in Seattle, and they're like, we just gotta, you know, it's Forrest Whitaker's daughter and Jamie Dorner's, you know, fiance. And they're just trying to get back to Seattle. So they're basically road tripping across the U.S. as society falls apart. It's interesting. So, and that's all I'm going to say about the actual story, because I don't want to wait. I don't want to ruin it for you if it's something you want to watch. But then, like, this, you know, it just ends. And that's it. Like, not the world, I mean, but like the story just ends. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And we're done. This is a tried and true combo for me. I just love it. I do. I just love it. I'm just getting my bronze to the gods on. Not too much, honestly, but I really love this combo. I don't know why they discontinued this. I feel like that was a stupid business decision on their part, because it's a great product, but they advertised it poorly. Just saying. If they had sent out PR on these, I think they would have done way better. So Tarte, take note. Whatever you gotta do. Okay, that's on. I'm going to put a little bit of my Shape Tape, because that is the concealer that's in front of me. I don't feel like I need too much today. I look tired, but not like more than normal, you know? But, so we just watched that. And then my husband gave me the go-ahead to watch Walking Dead without him, because he's just not into it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to binge that yet. Because I don't mind like any of the relationship drama stuff. Like, you know, I don't mind any of that. But I'm probably going to end up finishing it. I'm kind of a completionist. I'm not somebody who just walks away from a series, okay? Even if I like rage watch it in the background while I'm cleaning, it's going to get watched, you know? Are they pretty even? It's pretty even. I think I need a little bit more on this side. A little bit bigger dollop on my sponge. Look, tap. Just a little tiny bit. Even things out. So I think I'm going to end up watching that. You know, it's been around for a long time, but it's been on my watch list for a really long time. And it's 11 seasons. So it's kind of daunting, you know. I don't really want to start that. But we already did, and we're in season 2, and I can't quit now. It's just not my personality, you know? Sorry. I wasn't even looking at the camera. I was just looking off into the distance. I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish. And I'm still trying out these Artitude brushes. Kind of getting my final thoughts. I think, honestly, if you don't have any brushes and you're looking for like a relatively inexpensive brush set that has a lot of different shapes and are like decent quality, I think this is probably a good set. If you want something a little more specialty, I don't think this is it. Like, I think it's just okay. The brushes are not like the softest I've ever used, but they're not rough on my eyes either. The variety of shapes is nice, but I feel like it's missing a couple of core shapes that I need. Like, it's missing like a fluffy eyeshadow brush, like a rounded top fluffy eyeshadow brush, which is a staple in my routine. It's missing one of those, and I don't know. I think those are probably my final thoughts. Honestly, I've been sporadically using the eye brushes and face brushes. I do like this kabuki though. It's loose, which is not what I would think would be good for this, but it does a really good job of just kind of moving the product around the face without being streaky, which, you know, win, right? Okay, let us blush. I am still playing with the BlendBunny Juicy palette. And I kind of just want to we definitely have pinks on the eyes today. Would it be weird? We're not going to do a blush stripe. Don't get excited. Would it be weird if I did like mix these two colors together, or like these two and just kind of did that? That's kind of what I'm thinking. I love an orangey blush moment. All right, let's do Squeeze and Raw. We're just going to tap it in both, and then tap off on my hand. I think that's going to be pretty. We'll see. Yeah, it's just pretty. I don't want it to be like too much, you know, but a nice flush. I don't want to go too far under my eye. Is this my favorite blush formula that I've ever used? Honestly, no. I like something, I don't mind pigmented blushes, but I like something that can like, isn't so pigmented right off the bat. I guess I just prefer a little bit more of a buildable formula. This one definitely builds, but you have to be careful to tap off before you. She is a pretty hoe though. Oh, these colors. I was like, I'm not gonna do a blush drape. Wrong. Oh gosh, so cute. All right, let's finish up the eyes. I think that's enough. I like to put a little bit just to even out the color, you know. I have a lot of red in my face naturally, so. All right, let us, what do we want to do next? Let's finish the eyes. All right, I'm gonna use my BlendBunny little B2 brush here. And then in my Hela palette, sorry, I keep reaching forward at the desk, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna go into this Rebirth. I'm so close to pan in both this shade. I'm really close to pan in Rebirth and Soot. Rebirth is one of my favorite, it's probably my favorite matte inner corner shade right now. Because it's just like a nice little yellow, you know? So look at that. So cute. Very cute. I like. Maria Gloria, who, if you don't follow Maria Gloria, she used to focus a lot more on makeup content and skincare content. Now she focuses like more on family and lifestyle kind of stuff, which is whatever, but it's not as much my vibe. But she actually taught me to use a matte when you have a shimmery look to create some balance. Use a matte inner corner shadow. And she right, it's much more balanced. So I am here for it. Look how pretty that is. It's just so pretty. And then I don't want to overdo it on my under eyes here. So I'm just gonna kind of take a little bit of like a, let's see, is that the right brush? No, that's not the right brush. Here, let's just use this brush that we already used. I'm gonna look down and then literally just run it along so that we don't overdo it. Because I don't want the under the eye to look too bleh, you know? We don't want to look bleh. All right, for lips. See, right? Just simple. We just keep it simple. I have to be close to pan and Rebirth. I just keep stalking it, you know? Like I want it to... Don't throw your makeup. Okay, so for lipstick today, do I want to wear lipstick? Yes, I do. Let's pick a vat. I don't have any lip liners in front of me, but that's okay. I kind of just want to pick something a little neutral. Like Calle Ocho by Ofra. I think that would be pretty, right? Kind of pulls in the oranges and the blush. What do I want? Yeah, I think I'm going to do Calle Ocho. All of my like go-to nude lipsticks are actually in my car, right? Well, they're in my purse. Look, it's so cute. But I've had this, so I might as well use it, right? It's kind of like a... Yep. It's so hard to do lip and talk at the same time. So I don't even try. That's a cute color. That's a cute color. I am... If you screw it up, you can always clean up the edges. Just saying. Probably didn't need to redip that again, but I did. So... I like to go from outer to inner. Does that make sense? Like, especially if I'm not using a lip liner. But this color, I'm sorry if it's out of focus. Hey, there you go. Focus on this right here, these lips. This lip, I love this lip formula. It's such a good one.
Like, And I didn't even use a lip liner, which is cute. Oh my God. Guys. Okay. That's going to be it. What do you think? How do you like? Do you like it? Am I going to do my brows today? The answer is no. I just don't feel like it. I know it's a prominent feature on your face and you shouldn't ignore it, but honestly, I don't love any of the brow products that I have right now. I haven't gone and gotten them cleaned up. So we're just ignoring the brows, okay? Okay, cool. All right, darlings, as always, I will have whatever I used in the description box below. That's just what we do around here. And I love it. Tell me what you think in the comments below. And if you made it this far, will you leave me some like pink emojis, something like that, just in the comments, just so I know who made it to the end or not. I usually reward those with like a comment or a thank you or, because I'm a weirdo and I have the time. I love your faces. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I am going to do a giveaway here pretty soon. I think I have everything I want for it. I think there's one or two small things, but I will end up posting it to my Instagram and here, and I'll just do a video going over the products, but that's coming soon. Yeah, I love your faces. Thanks for being here. Arrivederci. Bye.